Hello, welcome to this Mr. Podcast. My name is Trey Stewart. This is my very handsome co-host and husband, Mr. Zachary Luker.
Hello, I'm Zachary Luker, and this is my very handsome husband and co-host, Mr. Trey Stewart.
That's right. You haven't asked me to be your Valentine yet.
Yes, I did ask you last night. It's not even February yet.
Yeah,
We're married. You're my Valentine. It just is part of it.
Well, it's nice to be asked.
Will you be mine?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Do I need to ask you a third time?
No, it's okay. That will
Okay.
suffice. We recorded it. So yesterday, I had the brilliant idea. Well, so we were recording the 1 year birthday or some 1 year birthday episodes for the agency Dallas, and I was like, we should do a bunch of mini episodes and involve like the other agents in the office. So Damon and I, had like 7 little mini episodes that we were recording yesterday, and I was like, this would be so much more fun with alcohol.
Oh.
So
And
there's
that
an espresso.
realization was made at what mini episode?
No, I stand by it.
No, I mean, like, at what point did you start?
Oh, before episode 1 started.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, no, I Ubered to the office. I knew what I was going into.
Okay.
Because there's an espresso martini machine in the office, which, what a touch. I don't know how in the world they got this espresso martini machine. It is, well, I don't want to out them, but it's made by a liquor company. And you can typically only get them from your liquor distributor. I don't know what sort of black market deal they made to get this thing, but they got it. I have owned a bar for 5 years, and I can't get one of these things. Still can't get one of these things. And somehow we have one at the office. So it's great, though. And honestly, we need one in our house.
Yeah.
Well, we filled that machine up, and we somehow emptied it. Damon and I alone emptied it.
How many does it hold?
A lot.
Oh.
Yeah. A few other people had some, but it was mostly us just tag teaming that machine. And when
Ivy
I
has one,
tell
too.
you by episode, Josh, what episode? Maybe episode.
Episode 6.
Oh, okay, I was going to say 2. But
No, by episode 6, things really went awry because we had a special drinking word to it. Anytime someone said the word Megan, we had to take a sip of our drink. What?
we'll put the word right here.
Well, for people that are listening, that
I was
don't-
trying to be like Andy Cohen and do this, but I didn't know what side to do it on. I'll work on it. Sorry, Andy.
So for people that listen, you didn't see what Zach did, but we had a special drinking word, and the word was Megan. And when someone hit the word 10 times, we had to take a shot of Fireball.
Oh, gross.
And it was the Fireball.
I would have
what
never
said.
said the word Megan.
Well, no one knew what the word was until the end. They figured it out, and then they just kept saying it. And that's where it really, hit the fan. But I am still a little hungover from that. I thought that Zach was going to come home and find me passed out drunk on the couch at 6 p.m., but I pulled it together and went to dinner, and he never even knew.
Well, you told me.
I did?
Mhm.
When?
Well, you sent a group text, actually, to one of our friends who's currently traveling and said, hey, do you want to go to dinner? I'm a little drunk at the office. And I'm like, well, he just left to go out of town for a few days, so...
This is Trey getting a day job.
Yeah.
It's probably the best day.
And he wonders why I come home, not jumping for joy after work.
It's
I'm
because
like,
you don't have an espresso martini machine at your
and
office.
that's that on that.
Zach, I was going to ask you what was the aftermath of when Trey got home.
I was expecting worse, but I met him at dinner. And so I think he had to pull it together to drive. So he was...
So you could have picked me up, but you wanted to make me suffer?
No, I left work late and I told you I was going to meet you there. And I got there 2 minutes before you got there. And there was a wait. Thank goodness I got there 2 minutes before. I already hit the table.
Anyways. So my birthday's coming up and Zach's planned nothing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's weird.
Well, what's weird is I came home the other day and I was just very overwhelmed with work, as I usually do at least once or twice a week. And he was like, okay, so my birthday. And I'm like, I literally just said that I am overwhelmed with work and I do events for my job. And adding another event to my brain right now is not going to work. And he was like, okay, so these are all the things I like. This is what I want to do. And I'm like, okay, yes.
Yeah, I was like, all right, fine, maybe next year.
I said I didn't say that I wasn't
Hope I
going
make it.
to do it. I said in this moment I could not.
That'd be my last. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Now, if memory serves correct, let's
He didn't
tune
do
back.
anything last year, I know.
But wait a minute. Didn't Zach end up planning something? And then you planned something yourself for your own birthday?
No, he didn't have anything planned. And it was like 4 or 5 days before my birthday, and I was like, what are we doing for my birthday? And he was like, what do you mean, what are we doing? He's like, you didn't tell me that you wanted to do something. I was like, why would I want to do something? And so then I ended up pulling it together myself.
Mm-hmm. That is actually what happened, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But thank you, Josh.
So let's just
10 points for Gryffindor there.
Let's see if history repeats itself.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, too, is you normally plan all the celebrations.
Right.
And so when you told me that, you're like, what are you planning? And I'm like, well, okay, I can plan it. And so then I did. I said this. I'm like, look, I can't deal with this right now. I was like, but I will plan it, but you need to send me, like, ideas. Just like my birthday. You ask me what I want to do, and then you plan it. Not, oh, I did this, and you have no idea.
No, I usually give you a lot of really good suggestions for what we could do. So, it'd be nice because I do always plan stuff. It'd be nice if I didn't have to, like, do a brunt of the legwork for my birthday.
It'd be nice if I didn't have to do all the laundry at the house and the dishes, but...
Okay, fine. Don't plan anything. Go for it. See how that goes for you.
I'm still going to probably end up doing all the laundry. That's okay.
Okay.
You do
That's fine.
other things. You get me coffee
Yeah,
in
I
the
plan all the
morning.
celebrations like you just mentioned, so...
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, we'll be recording
I
something
made
on
him
February
mad.
12th. And
Surprise, he got you that espresso martini machine. It's
Yep.
at the house.
that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be a bad... I'd come home every day at like 5 o'clock and you'd have an espresso martini.
Yeah, I would. Jug would be empty.
Honestly, not a bad idea. You can make that happen. Okay, speaking of, so Mr.
Ooh, we're going to just pivot here.
Mr.
What you got?
turns 5 this year?
Yep, sure does.
What should I plan for the big 5-year celebration?
I'm planning that celebration because I plan all the celebrations except for my birthday.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you know.
Yeah. Let me know when to be there, where to be there, what to wear.
Okay.
What do you usually do? What have you done for past Valentine's days?
I had the best Valentine's gifts last year.
Yep.
Do you remember what they were?
No, I've gotten you a lot of gifts.
No.
I feel like last year...
The gifts that I gave you last year. There was
Oh,
like
no.
a theme around them.
Mm-mm.
It was the 5 senses.
Oh, yeah.
So something you could see, something you could or feel, touch, something you could hear, something you could smell,
Mhm.
and something you could taste.
Yep. That
Do you
was
remember what
good.
the gifts were?
Nope.
I think it was either cologne or a candle for the scent. I want to say it was a movie ticket or something to the movies for you to see.
For me to see... I don't think you took me to the movies.
I may not have. It may have been flowers. I don't really remember. And then taste had to have been something with truffle. And then, here, I didn't really have a good here, so I got you a Bible that you could take to church so you could hear the word of God.
Yep,
Do you remember that?
I do.
How many times have you taken that Bible to church?
We have it in our living room.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Because they put the words on the screen, so it's a lot easier.
Yep.
That's nice.
That was very nice. What did I get you last year for Valentine's Day?
I really...
We got you a Goyard cosmetic bag.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that now.
Yeah.
And then you got mad at me for not using it. I was like, but it's so pretty. I don't want to hurt it. And then I
Yeah.
started using it.
Yeah.
It's actually bigger than I thought it was. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Well, good.
Yep. Trey sent me his birthday list, and everything was over like $10 million.
You know what he said? There was this vest, this Burberry, regular Burberry print vest.
I'd like to
Last night
start
at
this with
dinner-
a disclaimer
Nope.
that is...
Don't even.
I have... Okay.
Last night at dinner, he goes, I don't know about this. And I was like, why? And he goes, horizontal stripes. And I was like, oh, okay. So
They're
I'm
not
large.
a good look. No.
Cool.
Horizontal stripes do not look good on anybody.
I just eat my chicken fried steak.
Horizontal stripes do not look good on anybody.
Well, they're not really horizontal stripes.
They had horizontal and vertical.
Mm-hmm.
It was the
No,
classic Burberry
buy it for myself.
pattern.
My birthday.
Yeah. I like
Anyways,
it. I just don't think that it's going to be a great piece. I don't know that they should have made it.
accentuate my large
I
figure.
don't think nobody's talking about you. You're playing a victim here. I wasn't talking about you. I just said horizontal stripes. I don't think it'll look good. And I just said I don't think they should have made it.
I think this podcast is great for our marriage.
This is therapy.
Hmm.
Well, what else you got?
Okay, so yesterday when we were recording the Red Mike podcast, Francisco, who works in my office, does a podcast with Jenna Page. They have the Finish podcast, also on the Gay Network. And we were talking a little bit about that. And he was like, every time I go on that podcast, he's like, I just get roasted by her. And I was like, I usually roast Zach. And I said, the one thing I hate about our podcast is that people then chime in later and they agree with him. And that I don't understand. All of you out there that are Team Zach, because look at how he's bullying me.
I'm not
just over here saying how my birthday
you.
doesn't matter to him. I'm fat.
No. Literally neither of those two things came out of my mouth.
That's what I heard.
No.
Zach, the present's going to have to be phenomenal this year.
It sure will.
I'm going to have the best event ever. I might loop you and Rue's birthday together to make it one big celebration.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? That's what really pissed me off last year is he did this whole thing.
Oh, I remember
spent thousands of dollars on his dog's second birthday.
Third.
Was it his third?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because we hired people to come out and do like billiards tables. And then
it was casino tables because he turned
and then
30,
I had to
which
throw
was
together
21 in dog years.
I had to throw together a dinner 4 days before my own birthday, but we had staff for Zach's
I'm pretty sure we also
dog's
went on a
birthday.
trip.
We went on a cruise that I got.
Right. It was for us. It was a trip for your birthday
No, it was actually like a sponsorship trip.
that we went on for your birthday. We had to pick the dates.
Yeah. Striking out here.
I'm really not. I think you're just not seeing
Josh,
it.
can you chime in here?
Well, actually, I can't wait to get all the for you to get all the messages on Instagram.
I think that you're going to have an excellent birthday this year, Trey.
Can't wait to see it.
I think that you're going to have an excellent birthday this year, Trey. I think Zach is going to go above and beyond for what you're expecting.
I was already told not to get him everything on his list because he doesn't want me to spend a whole lot of money.
Well,
So
I was like, don't buy everything.
there were 5 things on the list.
I don't think he's going to get everything.
I'm not going to get everything. I'm not going to buy the best.
They were all
But I think you're going to have an excellent birthday. You're going to have an excellent birthday. I think that this is a good 2024 has been a great start of the year if what yesterday was a sign of. That I'm
going to come home and he's going to be drunk more?
Well, I mean, espresso martinis are a great way to start out the year, I think. And I think that I haven't heard anything about y'all's travels plans in a while. And I don't know, when are you guys going on your next trip? Where is the next place you guys want to go to?
We're going to
Funny. I can't wait for you all to hear this. I'm so glad you asked, Josh. Man, this is why we pay the big bucks.
So we're taking a trip to Montana for my birthday that I planned. That's it. But we're going like the week before my birthday.
But where are you going in Montana, though?
Oh, we're going to Stephanie's house in Whitefish. So
the 10 to what? $15 million house property, something.
That is true. That is correct. Yeah, but we're going the week before my birthday, so that doesn't really count. That's just, more of a fun trip.
Is that a pre-birthday trip?
Pre-birthday celebration. And then I told Zach, I was like, because we're going to the snow, it'd be really nice if you took me to Mexico the week before that to really like round out my trips for my birthday. He said no. So that's weird.
It's funny. This is all coming back to me now, and I have to go through my photo album, but I don't have time right now. I'm pretty sure that we had a birthday dinner for you last year, and then all of a sudden, like, your birthday came up, and you're like, so what are we doing? And I was like, well, we just had a dinner. We just went on a trip, and, like, friends went to the dinner.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
I think we went to, like, Komodo or something, or we went somewhere.
Yeah, we went, like, 2 days before my birthday. And then, like, my actual birthday, I was like, what, are we eating leftovers?
We never eat leftovers.
No, but he had no reservations.
This is also a podcast fact. They do not ever eat leftovers, so I can confirm that.
I will sometimes, but Trey, not very, very rarely.
I think Trey has also confirmed
Yeah,
that
no,
Zach
no,
I think he likes to see the to-go boxes in the fridge.
Well, I just can't wait to see what you plan this year.
It's going to be the best birthday ever.
There's going to be a dinner every night. People are going to be tired of you.
Whatever.
Well, if you have any gift ideas for a 28-year-old man that has everything, please send them to Zach_Luther.
You have my gift list.
I have your gift list, but I need other ideas as well.
Here, you want to hear what's on my list? Where is my list?
Well, which list? You have 2.
We can hear both.
This one. Here's what's on It's titled Zach's List. There's a Louis Vuitton backpack that I want. That's a non-negotiable. I want that. There's some Alexander McQueen sneakers. I don't really have any room for more shoes, but I want them. There's this Gucci cardigan. I don't know how often I'll wear this, but every time I think about a cardigan, I think, if I had a Gucci cardigan right now, I would wear this. Like at church last week, I saw someone that was wearing a cardigan, and I was like, I would have worn my Gucci cardigan today. There's also a Gucci polo. It's a little cold right now, but something to wear for work. There's a Gucci hoodie. I don't really need any more hoodies, but okay. And then there's
But
this
what? No,
Burberry.
we're all listening. I'm adding commentary. We just talked about blank space in the podcast, so I was adding comedic relief.
And then there's this
Flashlight.
Burberry vest that'll make me look fat.
It will make anyone look fat.
I also want.
I don't even want it.
A
Wouldn't that be some
G-Wagon.
shit if I bought the vest for myself? I don't want it.
I dare you.
Yeah, say that last one again.
I also want a G-Wagon. I want these Tom Ford sunglasses. I really want. Maybe I'll get those for myself if I have a bad birthday. There are some joggers from Built that I want. Those were on sale. Maybe they're not on sale anymore. I think they're on sale again. And then there's these
get
really
you joggers last year.
Yeah, and I wear them all the time. And then there's these really cute glasses from CB2. Can you see it on the YouTube? Aren't those cute?
We'll post those. Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that nice? They're like $16 a piece. Zach thinks they're absolutely ugly, but I don't. That's what I want.
They don't match anything that we have.
We're going for the eclectic vibe.
Right. But then you put on there a quantity of 2 for all of them. So we have a table of 4.
Because I want 2 green ones and 2 red ones. Because
and what's
eclectic.
red in our house?
Well, those glasses will be.
And right, okay. And then the martini glasses that go along with it, they don't make all 3 colors that you want.
I would put my espresso martini in those.
But we have a whole case of martini glasses that we already don't have room for. So they still sit in the box.
Do I negotiate you on your once?
Yeah.
No.
You tell me I can't get any more clothes because I'm out of room in my closet.
Well, that's a fact.
Well, you can't have any more shoes. You're out of room.
I know.
Your closet
but
has
I only
turned
want
into what
one
my
pair.
closet used to look like. I finally renovated my closet. By renovate, I mean I just bought a bunch of storage bins finally.
Zach got 6 pairs of shoes between his birthday and Christmas. You know how many of those pairs of shoes he's worn?
All of them.
No, you have not.
Which one have I not worn?
You haven't worn the white Louis Vuitton sneakers I bought you.
Fact.
You haven't worn the multicolored Louboutins your mom got you.
Those are a summer shoe. They are. I said that.
They're reserved.
You haven't worn the Prada sneakers I got you for Christmas.
I almost wore them the other day and I didn't.
All right, well, there's 3.
But you know what you said I'd never wear and I wear every single day?
No.
Those Gucci slides. No, they're not slides, but they're like house slippers.
He wanted these like fur-lined Gucci mules to wear around the house. I didn't realize they were like his home shoes.
Yes.
Because that's not what they were intended for.
What were they intended for?
To be out in the world. Well, they're a little expensive to just be seen by the dog.
I don't. You see them. I see them. Our friends see them when they come over.
Yeah.
What outfit would I wear those with?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But you wanted
That's
them.
why they're house slippers.
Okay.
And they're amazing.
Amazing.
They're so comfortable.
So what did you do, Trey? Per example, what did you do for Zach's birthday last year? Can you remind us all?
What did we do for your birthday last year? I don't see. I'm like in my friend group. I feel like I help plan like everyone's everything. Like I have.
Yeah, I got an invitation.
I have 3 birthday
other day.
celebrations between now and my birthday. Like I'm focused on those to where like I don't want to focus on mine. You know. I don't know. What did we do for your birthday last year? I mean, we went to Barcelona this past year, but what did we do the year before that?
Went to Nick and Sam's.
Oh, yeah. We went to Nick and
Had
Sam's.
An experience.
No, that wasn't last year. That was the year before.
2 years ago.
Yeah. What did we do last year?
22 that we went to Nick and Sam's.
You know what I want to do for my birthday?
Last year we also went to Nick and Sam's, but that was with family.
I'll give you some other ideas of things I want to do for my birthday. Taking a party bus to the local Chili's Bar and Grill sounds like a good time, and then I want to take that party bus to somewhere fun afterwards. I could do a murder mystery dinner. That'd be fun. There's a place in Grapevine. You can look it up. It's called Texas Star Dinner Theater.
The place is great, by the way.
Food. It is great.
See, what do you think about, pausing for a moment, what do you think about like escape rooms?
I hate them. I feel
Why?
trapped.
No. There's some really good ones. I don't know. I haven't seen the ones here in Dallas. I haven't done one in Dallas.
I would also agree. There's some good ones.
There are, the best one that I've ever been to is back home in Baton Rouge, and it's part of the haunted house. And so it's
two
themed.
things I hate.
It's themed incredibly well.
Haunted houses?
It's called
No.
The 13th Gate Escape, and they have like 6 or 7 different themed rooms. And when I say themed, I mean like fully decked out, because they just pull all the stuff from the haunted house and put it in there. But there's not like people in there. It's still just you. But it's very, very, very well done.
Okay, so think about like snow day last week, how I literally was crawling out
It's
of my
an hour.
skin. The idea of being trapped inside the house
And you're
for a
active,
day.
and you're using your brain to figure out how to get out.
I want to do that.
Okay.
Not my vibe.
But trying to figure out how to solve the murder? Okay.
I'm still sitting and eating, you know?
That is a fun time, though.
Yep.
That place is cool.
Do they offer 45-minute murder mysteries? Are you going to make it a full hour?
I don't think they're that long.
Zach's just trying to be mean to me right now.
I'm not. It was a legitimate question. You don't like long dinners.
The year before that, I planned this as well. We went
just
to
started dating.
we were on a trip when I planned this for myself. We were in Paris, and I planned this party for myself, so we weren't that new. We went to Paris together. We went to a piano bar, and I invited all my friends, and the theme was you had to dress up in early 2000s bad fashion. That was a good party theme, because everyone
Thank you,
came
Goodwill.
with like Juicy Couture sweatsuits and butterfly clips in their hair, and
I wore American Eagle.
a lot of gel in their hair.
Oh, God. Yeah.
It was
so bad getting
so
out.
much fun. And the best part is the party started at like 8:30, and I left at like 11. I was like, bye.
Yeah, everybody
Happy
came.
birthday.
I think like people had just shown up.
I'm
too.
out. Yeah, here's the thing. On my birthday again, I will be home like 11:30ish. I ain't staying out till 2. You know what? I went out last weekend, and I was like, Trey, you are staying out till midnight. And it's really, I don't know what happened to me. Like, I used to like go out at like 9 for like a dinner, and then like get to Mr. at like 10, and then we would leave around like 1:45, 2ish. Now, last weekend I had to chug a Celsius at 7, and then have an espresso martini at 8, and then I found the willpower to go out at 9:30, and I made it to 12:07, and I was like, bye, gotta go. And I did. I left.
It's impressive.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it nice?
But I was like, how did I don't know how I stayed out until 2. I don't know how people
gets
still stay out
worse.
until 2. Jordan stays out till like 5. I don't know where in the world he goes. The
What's
gas
open at
station's
5?
open. No idea. He'll go to like someone's
Legs.
house for a little bit, and then he'll like go to like someone's after party. I'm like, where do you find these after parties? Like, and also why? Like, why? Like, I want to go. The bars are closed. It's time to go. If the bar is closed, you've made it too far. You've passed stop. Like, what? Where are you going? So I don't know. But
it only gets worse.
It does only get worse after.
Eventually, we'll be going to dinner at 5 and in bed by 7:30.
last time we went to dinner at Dunstan's, and if you don't know Dunstan's, it is Dallas's best kept secret for the old people. It's off Lovers. It's been around forever.
Dunstan's slaps.
1955.
It is a cheap steakhouse. And they have a salad bar that's very nice. It's very much like your regular Jason's Deli salad bar, but it's better. It's just better. Everyone there has an AARP card. It's a great time. Like if you go at like 4 or 5, it is popping. If you go around like 8, dead. Because like they're all asleep, you know? So we went there last night. It's very good. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Mm-hmm.
Dunstan's is phenomenal.
Oh, and the rolls with the honey butter. It's not like Texas Roadhouse.
They have some really good croutons, too. I know that's odd, but
No,
they're
that's
croutons.
something my grandma says when I take her
I
there.
love
The
croutons.
Zach
are
loves
awesome.
a crouton.
I
Zach
will eat croutons as a snack.
Yeah, he does a lot. You eat a lot of bread.
Well, I mean, I like bread, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of croutons, shout out to my friend Tori. I remember one time I was taking care of him, And he had just left the hospital, and I dropped him off at his house. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. And I went in his pantry and ate all of his croutons.
That's
And he
so
was
mean.
so mad at me. So next time I saw him, I brought him a bag of croutons. It was so nice of me.
You, wow.
Well, he had just had neck surgery, and I had to pick him up
He
from the
doesn't need
hospital.
these.
And so I got him to his apartment and put him in bed and was like, all right, I'm out of here. And I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. And took a bag of croutons on the way out. Like, see you later.
Looked around that whole pantry. It was just like, you know what? I'm going to mess up right now.
Croutons. Yeah.
Next time he wants a salad, done. Wow. Well,
I'm
I can't
off
wait
to
to
play
see
in a
what you
party.
do. Yeah, you are. I can't wait.
Me too. It's going to be so much fun.
Yep. We'll see.
We'll
He's
see.
going to have so much fun. It's going to be the best
I'm gonna
birthday
have
ever.
I'm gonna have the best time. It's gonna be
the
amazing.
best birthday ever.
Thank you so much for listening. You can follow me on Instagram at Trey_Stewart.
You can follow me on Instagram and send me all of your 28-year-old male gift ideas at Zach_Luker.
And you can watch us on YouTube at the Mr. Podcast. Bye.
Bye.